Ugh. Good night's rest, I guess. Nothing like the comforts of home in a faraway town. Cooking is really tedious. Okay, well, if it didn't occur to you, buddy, you're actually on camera. No time for you to be sleeping. Hey there, folks. Laura Red here with another Black Desert Online video. Just taking a little break from our cooking duties. This video, I would like to show you the sailing world. I'd like to introduce you to the sailing world. However, this one has taken a lot longer than I thought it would because it's quite tedious. There's so much to the sea and how to get the boats and the materials and stuff that it was actually very hard to try and organize the content. It was a lot of brainstorming, a lot of asking questions, and yeah, it's quite a lot. Also, I think it's been a while since you've seen my whole family characters. When I first introduced you to BDO on my channel, you saw Lan, Hasashin, and Kunoichi. I must say, I re-rolled Kunoichi to Sorceress because I found she was too hard to play. So, in this video, I hope to make this a two-part series so that it's not too junked up. The first part, I want to give you like a basic rundown of the sailing world. The second, I want to show my sailing world, if that makes sense, like how I've organized myself on the sea and stuff like that. Right now, this is Hash. I've called him Turab in Duvenkroon. This is where I like to hang out after a good day's grinding. I like to use this place to cook. Everything is within meters within each other. That's better. And would you guess it? I am right next door to a food vendor. Couldn't it be more convenient? Also, like I said, it's been a while since you've seen our family characters. The last time you saw this guy, he was level 8. Now, rocking that awesome looking sword. Too bad I didn't catch him with the new outfit on. Anyway, enough dilly-dallying around. What was that? Oh, that was close. I thought that was a duel. Anyway, yeah, enough dilly-dallying around. Let's get down to business. Before I get started into the thick of this video, I want to say that I am not an expert on sailing. Okay, I may have picked up some stuff, I may know some things, but I'm not an expert on sailing. So in the description, I've put some links to YouTube and Grumpy Green Cricket. They have some very good guides on BDO and not just sailing. So do make sure you check out any questions you may have, because those people are way more knowledgeable about the subject than I am. So thank you to Trinity. I've entered Trinity for letting me reference his videos because that's how I started. So without further ado, as much as I'd love to show these combos off, we can do that in another video. Alright, let's set sail. In order to efficiently unlock the world of sailing in BDO, there are a few things you need to do first. You need to complete a quest from Black Spirit called Vigorous Velia, and you need to complete it up to the point where you gain sailing experience level 3. Don't worry, you don't have to kill any sea monsters or anything. Okay, so do those. Also, try and get yourself a set of Logia sailor's gear. Doesn't have to be too fancy or anything like that. I just did a +3, bought +3 off the market. If you're on a budget, you can buy some from Severo Logia. He's the trade manager at Logia Farm near Velia. Because sailing is a life skill, take some food with you, specifically seafood cron meal, because seafood cron meals are, I call them life skilling food. It ups your gathering time, I think processing success rate, your weight limit as well for a 200 LT. So make sure to take those with you as well. Also, in order to get access to good boats, actually to get access to any kind of upgrades for any boat, you need to have the bartering skill unlocked, and you can only unlock that with the Vigorous Velia quest. You will also need to get sailors, because sailors are a very integral part of your ship. They can also help your ship go faster or slower if you don't have them. In this part, I'm showing you how to get sailors. You buy a sailor contract certificate from, I think this guy's not a wharf manager, but you get it from him. Can't remember what his role is. You can find sailors in the Lunar Halo Inn, which is in Velia, right next to Igor Bartelli. I'm showing you that right now. Not there. Yes. Is that him? No, that's the wrong one. Yeah, him. In Lunar Halo Inn, next to Igor Bartelli in the tavern, you'll find sailors hanging around. When you're starting out, start with innocent sailors or something like that, because they take up less rations, less cabin space, and yeah, so go for those ones first. You can also find them on the shore of Portiferia. They will usually just be walking around, and also at the top of Ilia Island, I think it was. Yeah, Ilia Island. I don't know if it'll be in this clip, but I will show you Ilia Island. As I mentioned earlier, to get upgrade materials for ships, you must have the bartering feature unlocked. You unlock this by getting the Sailor experience in Vigorous Velia. Vigorous Velia you also accept from Black Spirit, then you talk to Igor Bartelli. In that quest you get a Bartelli sailboat. Please understand when I say this boat is not good for anything other than a quick here to there. So if you wanted like a quick trip to Kuit's Island or something, that's the only thing that ship is good for. You can upgrade it to an inferior sailboat if you like. It will take a lot of time, a lot of patience, or you could just save up money or Shakatu's Shining Seals and just get it outright. So don't knock Bartelli sailboat. It's slow compared to everything else, but yeah, it's not bad. Just the other day I had to use it to rescue somebody, so yeah. Now we'll take a look at the two different ship paths, that you can take in BDO. So ship upgrades take two paths in BDO. There is the inferior sailboat or the inferior frigate. Which one you want depends on your needs. The sailboat is more suited to bartering and trading, more inventory space, more weight limit. The frigate is more war types, so there's, I think it's faster cannon reload and faster acceleration and stuff like that. All the things a warship would actually need. Now, these two ships can be the result of upgrading a Bartelli sailboat. However, you'll need to complete a quest in Port Etheria, a repeat quest, to get the blueprints for each. Or you can buy it outright on the market. At the moment, as the last I looked, a sailboat was about 440 million silver. I can't remember a frigate because I've never seen it. Or you could save up Shakatu Shining Seals. These usually come in as a logging gift. There's usually about 10 per month, so maybe over 3 months, and you can exchange it for one of these boats. That's how I got mine. You can upgrade the sailboat or the frigate to a caravel or a galleass, respectively. Now, honestly, I don't know much about the frigates part, so I will tell you what I know, and then I'll leave the rest to the experts. As for the inferior sailboat, there are two ways you can go with it from the sailboat point. You can make an improved sailboat, which honestly is a waste of time. Easier to obtain in materials, but it's a waste of time because the only thing that changes is the cannon reload speed. And with an inferior sailboat, you need to dismount the ship wheel and then mount the cannons. when you're trying to hunt monsters, it's a huge pain in the ass. So an improved sailboat doesn't do much for wonders. However, the other path, the caravel, is like ultimate endgame, if that makes sense. You can be steering your ship and you can fire cannons while you're steering. That's a big plus. This requires materials that you get from bartering, sea hunting, and I think, is it from the crow shop? I can't remember that part. This part is the path for its upgrade is a little bit detailed, so I'll put in the description a link where you can read more about it, because honestly I still get tongue tied of trying to explain it. So that's the caravel. Now for the Etheria frigate, its ultimate is called a galleass. As far as I know, this one does wonders for war, so if you like naval fights, this is your go-to ship. I don't know its requirements to level up or to upgrade it, or if it has like a improved frigate or something like that. That one I'm not too knowledgeable on, so again I'll leave you Grumpy Cricket in the description so that you can read more about it. Whether it's for the ship material or that extra little bit of silver you can get, bartering is a very important skill, so I'm going to show you in this next clip. This is Ilia Island, by the way. Press M on your keyboard to get to the world map. Then at the bottom, there should be a interchangeable arrows kind of sign. That's the barter sign. Click it and you have your barters list. You can filter your barters, you can refresh them, and you can pick which barters you can see. You need to have a certain amount of parlay to trade with other goods, so basically you can keep bartering until your parlay runs out. I don't know what happens then, so do it sparingly. You can also hand some items over for silver if you want to do it for silver. If you want to do it for silver and you want to get the most, I'd say go for the orange barters, because they turn in 5 million silver a time. So if you do that frequently, you might be really rich. Now do note that if you want to do it like that, you'll need to do it in a particular way. Either have some really good weight LT, inventory LT, or use a wagon. I'll show you that in a bit, because these items are packing like 800 LT and 1000 LT at a time. So unless you like slow-mo walking, it's very rough. This is the barter item refresh. You can either refresh it for the ship material. That will require you to have some barter items on you already, or you can just refresh the entire chart. Remember, this uses up your barter points, the 100 out of 100 in the background, so do use them sparingly. This refreshes every midnight reset, I think. So that's how barters work. Let's actually get them on the ship. Have the starting items in your inventory. You can get this either from your storage, or you can just buy it off the central market. That's what I do, way easier. Go to a wharf manager, pull your ship out, load your sailors on and your car and your supplies. Now select load cargo, and then load what you want. You can pick from either your inventory or from the storage of where you're docked at. Right now I'm docked at Ilia, and I have some tier 1 barters in my storage already. I'll show you why I'm stacking those up in a moment, but for now, put your items on the ship. Make sure you buy some extra supplies before you go, and that's basically it. Now here's a tip I'm going to show you if you dock at an annoying place. For me, Velia docks is very painful, and Ilia Island, when people are there, it's very tough to navigate. And as you know, BDO ship physics are notorious for being some of the worst. You just phase through one person's ship and you're on it. It's a bit of a pain. The only exception is if you're mounted on a cannon, so yeah. Now, I had some issue trying to get to my ship here. As you can see, I keep phasing through the other ships. So what you do is you find your ship on the minimap, swim approximately 30 meters away from it. Doesn't have to be pinpointed, just kind of like eyeball it, at least 30 meters. Click the ship symbol next to the horse symbol, usually if you have a horse app, but yeah, where the mount symbol is, click that. Alright, now that's not my boat, I don't think, is it? Is that my boat? No, but yeah, it's my boat. Got it. But yeah, click the ship symbol if you're approximately 30 meters away from the ship, and then the ship will come to you and you will be standing automatically on the ship wheel. So now that we've got ourselves out of that pickle, let's take this to Randis Island and complete the barter. Once at your island of choice, there will be an anchor option, as you can see here. If there's a barter NPC, click it. Then you have 4 options: depart, explore, supply, which you can only do with a wharf manager there, or barter. Or if you can just depart again if you're not interested. The exploration will take 100,000 rations and you have to wait 20 minutes to use it again. So click barter, select how many times you want to barter, and the barter is complete. If you haven't gained this any NPC's knowledge, when you barter with them, you'll gain the knowledge, and I think amity goes up with them as well. So it's kind of fun, like meeting people off faraway islands and stuff like that. Now, as you saw in Ilia Island, I was saving up tier 1 barters, the white barters, as you can see here. The reason for this is because Etheria Sailboat ship gear, yes there is ship gear by the way, needs verdant blackstones. Don't worry if this flies over your head, I'll provide links and stuff so that you can read about it properly. In a nutshell, Etheria Sailboat ship gear can only be upgraded with these blackstones, and you can't get them off the market, if that makes sense. You have to do sea related hunts and quests and stuff like that to get it, or you can exchange white grade barters for crow vouchers. I'll show you in a moment. In the known Belenos territories, there are these ladies at the dock. They usually are near the wharf manager, so on Ilia Island and Velia, you'll find them here. If you turn in tier 1 barters, they'll give you vouchers that you can use to exchange for verdant blackstones. I'll show you this one here. This is in Velia. Signature flying off the boat. I love this character. Anyway, right, so behind me here is the wharf manager. To here, right in front of him, is Roviana. She's one of the crow merchant exchange ladies. Now, do bear in mind that you will need to have the tier 1 barter in your inventory, on your person. It can't be on your ship, on your person. So what I do is I empty all my stuff out onto my boat and just put the barter item in my inventory. And yeah, I use a Verda's Draft potion and put Perfume of Swiftness when I have it. So it has to be in your inventory when you exchange it with her. So exchange that with her, and then when you have enough vouchers, what you do is you go to Crow's Nest. It's a place in the Great Ocean and you need a compass to get there. You go to Crow's Nest and you exchange them with Reviana. Now that's where it starts to get hairy-fairy, and I don't know how to explain it in layman terms just yet because I myself am just coming into that. So put simply, you exchange it for those vouchers, and that piece of gear that I was just showing, you get the stones to enhance that gear. To upgrade to the caravel, you need to have each piece of gear at plus 10, so you're in for a very long haul. The only solo part of this I know is that bartering is solo, so even if you're in a party and somebody does a barter, it won't count for you if you had a barter task. But the rest of it, the sea hunting, the going across the islands and stuff like that, you can do that in a group if you want, and honestly, I think you'll get it done quicker if you do it in a group. And last but not least, if you want to take a break from grinding for ship material, which I do suggest you do, it can get quite tedious. It's a very long process. You can barter for money. The ones that provide the most money are the orange grade barters. You don't have to do it like that, but if you want to do it, lucratively get more money, go for orange grade barters. Remember, these barters are 800 and 1000 LT respectively. They get heavier as you go up as you go up the tiers. So you can't carry this in your inventory even if you got like 2k, because you're going to be packing like 4 of these things. So a noble wagon off the central market, or if you've got the money, you can splash your cash on a 1.9 billion forest path wagon. Get wagon cover and wagon wheel to make it go faster and improve the weight limit. Put the barter items in that and you are good to go. Just stand by a goods vendor, unload into your inventory, and then you can just sell them and you are done. And that, my friends, is how you upgrade a boat. It's very simple and it's very tedious, so kind of plan it out, but don't plan it out, if that makes sense. How I'm doing it, I'm just doing it in little pieces. So right now I'm focusing on getting the blackstones because that's going to be the biggest challenge. It's an even bigger challenge than getting the materials and stuff like that, because there are quest lines that get the materials and stuff, but I like to do one thing at a time, or multiple things, but taking each thing in its stride. So probably later on I might do some, it depends on how I feel. But the only solo part of this is the bartering. Other than that, for things like sea monster hunting and getting materials and stuff, you can do either with your guild mates or with friends or with people who are willing to help out. Do ask for help around. I don't know if there's a sailing Discord for BDO. I don't know. If there is, I'll link it. But yeah, ask for help, ask for friends, keep yourself entertained while you're sailing from place to place. Just keep your sanity, basically. And the most important thing about it, don't rack your brain. Okay, some people get this in a week, some people get this in a few days, and some people get this within a span of a few months. Just move at your own pace. That's all this is. The whole point for you is not to be burnt out. It's supposed to be rewarding. So when you put it together and you finally get everything, you can say, damn, I made that. And so don't kick yourself. All right, so have fun with the upgrades. Please check back on this video as the weeks go by, because I will be updating the description updating the description with links as I find them. I want to make sure I'm giving you the right stuff and not some jumbo wombo crap. So make sure you keep reading the description. Also, I'll try and find a link about Crow's Nest because it's quite detailed. And honestly, when I go there, I like to go there first and look around and then I film. So it's quite a detailed, it's simple, but it's quite detailed. So I'll link a video for that instead. Not a video, sorry. I'll place a link to Grumpy Green Cricket. And also make sure you watch the video I'll link as well from Avantis Trinity YouTube. Also, well done on 5k, buddy. He shows the ship paths and it explains what to do, which one for bartering, which one for war, etc, etc. Honestly, he did a better job at it than I did, so take a look. But yeah, keep going back to the video, looking at the description as I upload the links. Above all, please stay safe, guys. Stay healthy, mentally and physically, and I wish you all the best in everything. So, see you next time.